Hey, good morning, guys. We are ready for our kickboxing class this morning. If you're joining us on YouTube, go ahead and hit like and subscribe and ring that little bell down in the bottom corner so you can get notified whenever we put up a new video. If you haven't checked out our other class offerings, pop over to functionalbliss.us and see everything that we have to offer. We have a lot of different kinds of classes. All right, we're ready to get started. Feet about hip width apart, starting with some gentle arm swings, checking in, loosening up, making sure everything's feeling okay this morning. If everything's feeling okay through your back and your torso, you can go ahead and start lifting your heel and turning a little further, maybe going a little faster, starting to get your blood flowing. Let those arms swing out nice and high and turn your whole body. All right, 2 more to each side. And then bring it back in, moving on to our arm circles. Nice big shoulder rotations there. Again, just checking in, making sure everything's feeling okay. If it's not feeling okay, make sure you go ahead and make notes so you can kind of limit your movement and ease into things with that body part. Go the other way. And swing those arms in and out a few times. Beautiful. All right, from here, moving on to your hip rotations. Nice big circles in one direction. And then go the other way. Looking good. All right, from here, bring those hands in. We're going to start our little mini side lunges, nice and small to start with. Again, checking in with your knees, making sure everything's feeling okay. Your hips, your ankles, those calf muscles, they may still be sore from last week. If everything's feeling okay, step out a little further. And then from there, even a little further, nice and wide, really warming up those leg muscles. This is a good chance to practice your guard position as well. Hands up by your chin, elbows in nice and tight, shoulders down and relaxed. Beautiful, and bring that in. From here, we're gonna move on to our windmills. So again, feet about hip width apart, arms out, opposite hand to opposite foot. Starting out with your knees bent, ease into it, stretch out those hamstrings, warm everything up a little. Looking good, you got this. 2 more on each side. And then from there, finishing off with our high knees. Starting out, of course, with medium knees. And then gradually moving a little higher. And a little higher. And a little higher. And finally, all the way up as high as you can go. Your ultimate goal is to bring that shoulder or the knee all the way up to the shoulder. All right, 2 more. And done with that. All right, from here, we're gonna start with our left leg in front. We're gonna warm up our shoulders right out of the gate with our jabbing drill. So we're gonna take that left foot, step left, jab and pull back. Come back in, step forward, jab and pull back, step right, jab and pull back. So your right foot is just staying in one spot. All it's doing is turning. Your left foot's doing all the stepping. Your left hand is doing all the punching. All right, we got 2 minutes on the clock. Ooh, timer mishap here. All right, now we got 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Step and jab, step and jab, step and jab. Keep going right through that middle each time. And you want to make sure your jab is coming back just as fast as it goes out. Other hand stays up in that guard position. And if you really want to add in an extra level, stay up on the balls of your feet so that you're engaging your calf muscles and even your quads and hamstrings a bit too. Really work in the lower body at the same time. You got this. Keep going. You're halfway there. Ooh, I can feel that shoulder burning already. And it's our first combo. Keep it up. Almost done. 15 more seconds. You can do anything for 15 seconds. Almost there. And time. Whew, shake those arms out for a second. And we're going to move from here, keeping that left leg in front, straight into our next combo. So from here, you're going to lift your left leg, put it down, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. So it's going to be shield, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Full shield, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Do it a couple times slow. Make sure you've got the footwork. But remember, if you get something mixed up, it's not a big deal, because all movement is good movement as long as it doesn't hurt. So just keep moving. All right, you got this. All right. Make sure you're turning that body on that hook and driving forward with that back hip for the uppercut. Beautiful. Keep it up. Pull that knee in nice and tight for your crunch. If you're doing it as a kickboxing defense, it's actually a full shield. That's in case you don't know where something's going. You got high look covered and you got low covered. But in fitness terms, it's a standing one leg crunch. Almost there, guys. Less than 30 seconds to go. You got this. All right, let's do our first burst of speed. Fast as you can go on those hands. You got it. Go fast. One more like that. And then back to regular speed. And time. Whew. All right, march it out. Take a breath there. And then we're going to do that same combo on the other side. So putting the right leg in front. We're going to do full shield, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Shield, jab, cross, hook, uppercut. 2 minutes. Shield, jab, cross, hook, follow it by that uppercut, remembering to push that hip forward. Keep breathing. You got it. Whew, it's bright and sunshiny out here this morning. It's getting me warmed up really fast. Looking good, you got this. Keep it up. More than a minute down. Only about 55 seconds to go. You got it. Remember, when you do that hook, your body turns, but your eyes stay forward. Beautiful. All right, we're ready for that burst of speed. Hands as fast as you can go. Keep it going. Even a little faster. One more. And then back to regular speed. Make sure you keep breathing. And time. Nice work. All right, from here, we're gonna warm up our back a little more with some good mornings. So for good mornings, you wanna make sure that you are turned nice and flat back, hinging at your hips. Your knees can be soft, bending forward just as far as you can keep your back straight or parallel with the floor. If you get to here and your back starts to round, this is where you stop. That range of motion will come with time. All right, we've got 1 minute on the clock. Here we go. You can either put your hands on the flat of your back to help you remember to keep it flat, or put your hands on the back of your head, keeping your head and neck in a straight line with your spine. So you look down towards the ground as you lean forward. Halfway there already. Looking good, guys, you got it. Almost there. And time, beautiful. All right. March it out. Take a couple deep breaths and go grab some water. That is 1 set down, 2 sets to go. All right, bring it back in. For our next set, we're gonna do the other side of that jabbing drill. So right leg in front this time, hands up in that guard position, shoulders down and relaxed. From here, you're gonna step right, jab and pull it back, forward, jab and pull it back, left, jab and pull it back, go right back through the center, and then just keep it going. All right, we got 2 minutes on the clock. All right, here we go. Jab, jab, jab. Remember, bring that hand back out in as fast as it goes out. And for a little added work, stay up on the balls of your feet the whole time. Engage those leg muscles. Looking good. Shoulders burning, back calf is burning. It's a good workout. Halfway there. Keep it up. You got this. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. Keep breathing. Almost there. You got this, guys. I know it burns. That just means you're working. And time. Beautiful. Shake those arms out. And then we're going to put that left leg back in front. All right, for this next combo, we're going to do a jab, fade, jab, cross, hook. And then we're going to finish it off with a nice crossbody knee. So it's jab, fade, jab, cross, hook, crossbody knee. If you're not familiar with the fade, you're literally just fading your head back so that anything coming at your face is going to stop short. All right, we got 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Jab, fade back, jab, cross, hook, crossbody knee. Yep, do it slow a couple times. You got it. Once you're feeling comfortable, you can pick up the pace a little. Remember to keep breathing. And it's a crossbody knee because you're actually coming up on an angle. So you're coming across. You'd be targeting around like the kidney area on the side, that squishy part between the ribs or below the ribs. Beautiful. Halfway there. Keep it up. All right, it's about time for that burst of speed. Fast as you can, especially on those hands. You got this. Couple more. And time. Nice. March it out. Take a deep breath. And then we got to do the other side. So put that right foot in front. We're going to do the same jab, fade, jab, cross, hook, crossbody knee. Jab, fade, jab, cross, hook, knee. When you do that hook, you're coming around this way. You're coming around this way. But remember to keep your eyes forward. So you're hooking here, you're looking at your opponent. 2 minutes on the clock. Here we go. Jab, fade, jab, cross, hook, knee. It can feel different on the opposite side. So go ahead and do it slow a couple times first. Looking good. Keep breathing. If you haven't done this with me before, you might wonder why I'm putting my hands out. I'm imagining reaching behind the shoulder and the neck of my opponent to pull them in. It's good form, engages more of your muscles, and helps you practice with more of a self-defense mindset. Plus, makes that nice, satisfying sound when you finish your knee. Oh, 45 seconds to go. You're more than halfway there already. All right, time for that burst of speed. Move those hands as fast as you can. Two more, even a little faster. And back to regular speed. Keep breathing. And time. Whew, march it out. All right. From here, we're going to move into split stance good mornings. So the same good mornings we were just doing, but this time you're going to leave your left leg in front. Your right leg is going to go behind you with just the toes touching down. So you're really isolating that front leg. Either the hands behind your back or on the back of your head, just like we did before, hinging at the hips. You'll feel it a lot more in that forward leg. All right, here we go. Again, go just to where you can keep your back flat or parallel to the ground. If you can go all the way to parallel, great. If not, the flat back is more important. You want your weight back in your heel for this too. So you want to drive up from your heel. A good way to help you do that is even to just lift your toes off the ground. On that front foot, not on the back foot. Almost there, 15 more seconds. Slow your breathing down. Focus on good form on this one. And time, beautiful. All right, march it out, go grab some water. We have one set left. All right, bring it back in. For this next one, we're gonna do our first combo in a horse stance. So you're gonna keep the weight back in your heels and basically sink into like a mini squat. You can go all the way out parallel to the ground if you want, but we're gonna be in this position for 2 minutes. So make something you can hold or just adjust as you go. So if you wanna start lower and then come up, that's fine too. We're just gonna be doing high hooks and low hooks. So you're gonna do high hook, low hook, low hook. That's it, 2 minutes. We're gonna work on those shoulders a little more. Here we go. High hook, low hook, low hook. Bring in your hands back up by your face each time. And you don't want to turn all the way because you'll risk pulling something in your back. You want to stop yourself just past your center line. So right past your face or right as you get to the edge of your ribs, that's where you want to stop your fist. It'll protect you from over torquing. And it also gives you a little more oomph, gets a little more power in it, engages those muscles a little more. So the upper hooks go face height and the lower hooks go rib height. If face height is uncomfortable for your shoulders, go to whatever height does work for you, and then just drop it down a little bit for the lows. More than halfway there already. You got it. Almost there. Remember to keep that weight back in your heels. And if you accidentally do too many highs or too many lows, no worries. As all movement is good movement as long as it doesn't hurt. So you just keep moving. Keep holding that horse stance. You got it. And time. Beautiful. Shake those legs out. Take a deep breath. And then we're going to put that left leg back in front from here. We're going to do a nice basic offensive combo. We're going to start with that front snap kick, follow up with a cross, jab, cross. Nice and easy, lots of straight punches. Snap kick, cross, jab, cross. Coming right back in. You got it. 2 minutes on the clock. Snap kick right up the middle for that groin shot, and then 3 straights. Once you've got it, start picking up the pace a little, but make sure you're kicking at a comfortable height for your hips. Get them nice and warmed up before you try to kick super crazy high. And remember that groin shot doesn't have to go super high to land. The thing to focus on here, if you want to add an extra layer, is that weight shift. So as you put that kick down, you're coming fully loaded with that cross and then finishing off with the other 2 straight punches. So that's your power shot. That one's quick, powerful. 2 more to finish it off. Beautiful. Halfway there. 1 minute down, 1 minute to go. A lot of people aren't used to doing kicks like this. So if you feel your hip popping a little or anything's pinching or pulling, aim lower. Start with a shin kick. Those can be just as effective in self-defense. Or if you have greater flexibility, range of motion, go for that higher kick. You can even go all the way up top. It's up to you. All right, quick burst of speed. Fast hands. And time. March it out, take a couple deep breaths. And then you know we got to do the other side. So put that right leg in front. It's going to be that front snap kick right up the middle. Land for your cross. Follow up with another jab cross. Snap kick, cross, jab cross. 2 minutes on the clock. Snap, cross, jab cross. You got it. And you guys know how it goes. If you throw a jab instead, just roll with it and reset, do it again. Keep moving. Keep breathing. Once that leg is loosened up a little bit, you can throw that kick a little faster. You want it to snap up. Oh, 45 seconds to go. You got this. All right, time for our last burst of speed. Fast hands, you can do it. Almost there. One more like that. And then back to regular speed. And time. Beautiful. Shake it out. Take some deep breaths. And now we've got to put the other leg in back for that good morning. So this time your right foot in front, your left foot behind you, toe down. Same motion, hinging at the hips, flat back. 1 minute on the clock. Take your nice deep breaths while you're doing this. Let your heart rate start to slow down. Might be a little more loose this time, might be able to bend a little further, but you still don't want to go past parallel to the ground. Almost there. You guys got this. 20 more seconds. Pushing off through that front leg. And time. Beautiful. Shake it out. Take a couple deep breaths and go grab some water. We still have our final stretch. All right, bring it in for stretching. So we're going to start with our feet shoulder width apart, a little wider than we normally do. Really take it easy on those hips. Give ourselves a nice good base. Take a nice deep breath. Hands come up, fold forward, reaching towards the ground. Hang here for just a moment, and then rolling up. And again, breathe in, hands come up. Breathe out, fold forward. Hang for just a moment at the bottom. And then roll up nice and slow, rolling your shoulders up and around, down and back. One more time, breathing in and out as you fold forward. Hanging at the bottom for just a moment. And then rolling up. Shoulders come up to your ears and roll down and back. From here, you're going to take one arm, bring it across your chest, shoulder down away from your chin. And you're going to look over that shoulder. Pause here for a moment. And then just make small nodding motions up and down. Massage out the back of your neck just a little bit. One more moment here. And then you're going to come back to center and release. Go to the other side. Arm comes across your chest, shoulder down away from your chin. Looking over your front shoulder. Pausing for a moment, and then if it feels good, add that little nod. Small motions. There are a lot of small muscles back there. You want to treat them nicely. Beautiful. Back to center and release. From here, you're going to bring one arm up over your head, reaching to the side, get a nice side bend. You can put the other hand on your hip or reach down your leg, whichever is more comfortable for you. And then coming back up, go to the other side. Same thing, arm reaching down your leg or resting on your hip, whatever is more comfortable for you. We have a tendency to jut our opposite hip out here. If that feels good, you can do that. But otherwise, try to keep your hips square and just let the stretch work through that side body. And come back up. From here, we're going to do just a gentle twist, reaching around one side, looking over your back shoulder. Let those shoulders relax down. Take a nice deep breath here. And then release and go to the other side, reaching around, opposite hand to opposite hip. Same thing, let those shoulders relax down. Looking over the back shoulder, take a nice deep breath. And then release. All right, put your left foot forward. You're gonna peel those toes up until you feel a nice stretch through your calf. You're gonna lean forward, however far it takes for you to feel a good stretch. You can stop here, hands on your knees. You can reach down to your foot or all the way to the floor, whatever feels good for you. Depending on where you're reaching, you might feel it not only in your calf, but in your hamstrings and even in your lower back. Plant that toe, come up nice and slow. Push the back hip forward till you feel a good stretch through the front of that hip flexor. And release. Switch sides. Same thing, right leg in front, peel those toes up. Take a moment to feel that calf stretch. And then from here, you're gonna add the forward fold just to where you feel a good stretch. And then keeping your hands on your legs, on your toe, or on the ground. And it may be different on this side than the other side. I know this is my less flexible side for me, and that's okay. I work with where I am on this side. One more breath here. Plant those toes, come up nice and slow. Push that back hip forward. If you have flexible hips, you may need to like arch your back a little bit as well, just until you feel that stretch through your hip flexors. You may not need that, so stop where you feel your stretch. And release. And you are all done. Fantastic job today. If you enjoyed this class, go ahead and pop over to our website, check out our other classes, and consider donating to support our work. I will see you next week.